This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming at you with a review of Patrick Verdi's brand new single, Rip It Out, the classic Ace Frehley song. This one's for all the Richmond, Virginia folks. Brutally Delicious is, of course, based out of Richmond. Now, I'm pretty fucking obnoxious about the fact that I'm from New York, but I lived in Richmond for about 10 years between 2010 and 2020. I was very heavily involved in the Richmond band scene, of which Patrick is a major player, most notably in Tease and Audio Vault. He's a really cool guy and an absolute monster guitar player. So I was very happy to see that he covered one of my favorite songs from my youth. Christmas Day 2004, I was a wee 12 years old at the time. My parents got me Ace Frehley's 1978 solo album. The first thing I remember after unwrapping presents is going into my room, putting the CD into my old CD player, and just being fucking floored by it. I usually saw Kiss as the Gene and Paul show, and of course that is accurate to a degree, but Ace can definitely stand on his own, especially on this album. Now, when covering a song that's almost 45 years old, there are a couple of pitfalls that I was anticipating, and I gotta say, I don't think Patrick hit any of them, so great fucking job. Pitfall number one I was expecting was for the guitar tone to be way too fucking dirty, but this one is really classic and appropriate. It's not like Cannibal Corpse covering Ace Frehley, which is what a lot of these things turn out to be. The tempo is just absolutely perfect. A lot of people tend to rush things, and I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. This is a nice driving track. But needless to say, it's faithful to the original without being boring. So I once covered Rip It Out in the Richmond band scene, and my drummer, Trey Bennett, sort of criticized me because he said, hey, you're trying to sing. Ace Frehley is not really a singer. You just gotta talk through the song. And so comes my next point of praise. The vocals here are just the right level of melodic. There's definitely a roughness to it that does not betray the original track, but you can still definitely tell Patrick's a great singer. He's known primarily as a guitar player, but he does sing Round and Round with Tease. I'm trying to think if there's one more he does that I'm forgetting. Lastly, this guitar solo is fucking perfect. He's not showing off. He's really just playing the song. Patrick rips really fucking hard. I've seen him do Ice Cream Man by Van Halen without breaking a sweat. So while he could have made this self-indulgent, he didn't. The last thing I want to call out, I can immediately tell this is Andre Robel on drums. Those fills are just so distinctive. It's definitely true to Anton Fig's original performance, but right away I knew it was Andre. So great job at simultaneously being appropriate while also standing out. It's a very weird blend. And of course, just from the ending fills, I know this is Keith Horn on bass. I've only seen him play live once or twice, but that's so distinctive. And good job at waiting till the end to start showing off. Not that you don't deserve it, but it would not make sense in the middle of the song to make it known. But at the end, I was like, oh yeah, there's Keith. Great job, everybody. I really fucking enjoyed this, and I hope you get to see you all live again.